footballs, because again, when the school wants to do some football training, they're sending the children to me to borrow a football. Right now, part of the money that was sent over also has gone into buying a couple of footballs. So we're going to be donating some footballs and also some computers to the school. So, and then part of that we will be working in conjunction with the school to run entrepreneur training programs at the school.
Wonderful.
For starting in 2023. So that's kind of where I am at the moment.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part and parcel of this wonderful show, Personality Profile. And today we are here with Ernest Lee, also known in our country as Nana Sankara. Of course, you heard it from the horse's own mouth. He is doing marvelous. So on behalf of CTEC TV, and for that matter, this particular crew, the Personality Profile crew, we would like to express our profound gratitude to you and of course Kofi. You mentioned Kofi? Yes. The MBA. In fact, you guys are really doing marvelously well to help lift the image and the developmental projects of this particular country, more especially within this enclave. So we appreciate it. We appreciate it that much. Thank you so much. Now, thank you. But let us move on this way and have a quick look at this. You are a teacher. Let me say you are educationist. Let me put it in that context, the broad context. You are educationist. But there is something that you, when I was reading your profile here, it's like it's not known in Ghana here. So I want to find out from you, when we say hieroglyphics, what does it mean? I mean, what does it entails? So if we can also have it here in Ghana.
Okay. Hieroglyphics, basically the ancient Kemetic society, which is now modern day Egypt. The indigenous name for that area was Kemet. Basically, the pictorial writing on the tombs and temples in ancient Kemet, which is now modern day Egypt, is what is known as hieroglyphs. The indigenous name for the script is actually called Medun Necha. Which means, Medun means word and Necha means holy or divine. The Greeks, when they invaded Kemet in 332 BCE, translated Medun Necha into hieroglyphs. And glyph meaning word or letter, and hiero meaning holy. So holy words is what hieroglyphs means from the Greek translation. But the indigenous African name is Medun Necha. So it is the pictorial writing scripts on the tombs and temples, and it's one of the earliest African indigenous writing scripts in the world. So I was fortunate enough in the 90s, I had a teacher by the name of the late Dr. Dukaya, who's recently passed, may his soul rest in peace, who hails from Cameroon, but studied in France under an eminent African professor called Theophile Obenga. Dr. Dukaya came to the UK, and I was informed that someone came to the UK and he was willing to teach the hieroglyphs, Medun Necha. So I quickly jumped onto the course and learnt all that I could under Dr. Dukaya, and then I began teaching within the local community here, and it's something that I'll be looking to do here in Ghana as part of teaching African world history, because Egypt is sometimes not seen as part of Africa. It's known strangely as part of the Near East. But Egypt is on the continent.
It's on the continent of Africa.
It's an African
where
society.
probably the civilization even started as
well, civilization started within Africa and migrated along the Nile Valley. And but definitely Egypt is one of the earliest civilizations to blossom and develop. So yes.
Okay, so lovely viewers, like I said earlier on, we are still here with Mr. Ernest Lee, also known in our local here as Nana Sankara, and he has actually done well together with a couple of them. So I'm entreating you all diasporians, and for that matter, any Ghanaian who actually have this spirit of patriotism in you, just come in any small way that you want. You should be able to come and help, more especially the local indigents, because they need a lot of help, so that we can together we can uplift the image of this particular country. So Nana, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
One thing, if I can just mention, the Urban MBA future aim is to build an entrepreneur training hub here in Ghana. So we want to build a hub where we will purely train those who want to start their own business. That's what we'll be doing sometime in the near future. For now, we're going to start by teaching at the school. We're going to run the entrepreneur program here, and then we'll see where else we can run it. But the overall aim is to actually have our own land and build an entrepreneur hub where we can basically focus on training any and anyone to start and run their own business.
So Nananom, this comes straight to you. Nananom across board. You see, before this particular project, it's a multi-million project. Before it can take off, we first of all need land. So please, I'm taking this opportunity, pleading with you that when they are ready and they come to you, begin to release land for them so that they can also build this kind of edifice. And it's going to go a long way to help build and lift the socio-economic development of this their nation. So Nana, we are looking forward to that, and I'll play a greater role for the security of the land.
Okay, so I forgot to mention also under Urban MBA, with the football team, we're actually going to have an agency to sign young talent. We're creating a website which we're going to focus on young Ghanaian talent footballers coming up and coming. So we're focusing on the youth, the up and coming youth. We're going to have an agency where we're going to basically sign and develop young talent. Hopefully we can keep them here in Ghana, but if they need to go out to express their footballing talent, then we'll help them to do so. And also, along with the Entrepreneur Hub, we will also be looking to build an academy, a 5G AstroTurf and running track. So we're not going to concentrate just on football. We'll also be looking at developing young people into athletics as well. So the Urban MBA program, future program, will be an educational entrepreneur hub, and then it will have also an academy and focus on signing talented young people to help them develop and fulfill their potential.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so you are still watching Personality Profile on CTEC Agri Tele. Of course, we are still here with Ernest Lee, Nana Sankara. Because of the time factor, we will wrap up here and probably move on to the second segment when I think it's about to do the donation and other stuff like that. So climax the whole thing. I mean, what else do you have? Now let us tackle about the football club. Is it
Urban MBA.
the MBA?
Yes.
What is the modality of getting the people? Is it about your skills alone, or you are looking up to, let's say, the person's educational background and how you can tell us a bit?
For me, it's not just about football. It's about your character.
That's right.
So when I started the football team here, I made sure that I met with the parents. And I expressed to the parents that the children who are training with me, they need to be behaving at home. They need to be behaving at school. If they are misbehaving, come on the field when I'm doing my training, come and talk to me, let me know. I will speak to them. If I have to exclude them from the team because they are messing up in the community or in home, then I will do that, because it's not just about football. Because when you're nurturing talent, future talent, you're nurturing not just the football skills, you've got to nurture their social skills, their personal skills.
Okay.
So with what we're doing, we will have a personal development program for each. So with Nanaman School and my close relation with the school now, I've also spoken with the headmistress and the teachers that if there are children who are training with me who are misbehaving at school, please let me know. I will have a word with them.
Okay.
So it's about your character, it's about respect,
Okay.
and it's about nurturing the talent that they have.
Okay.
And you know, these things are all hand in hand. If you could be as talented as Pele,
Okay.
if you don't have respect, and if you're misbehaving and doing nonsense in the community, and I hear about it, and you don't change,
That's right.
you're not in my team.
Okay. So in a nutshell, discipline is the hallmark, irrespective of your
Discipline
skills
and
or what have you.
Yeah.
Respect, in fact, is one. Okay, so young guys out there,
And girls, we have
and
actually
girls too.
We have,
Oh, wonderful!
we have girls in the boys' football team. At the
Wow,
moment.
wow, wow!
But if I can get enough girls, I will train a girls' team. But at the moment, we have 3 to 4 girls who actually train and play in the team when we do our friendly matches against boys.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so you heard it from the horse's own mouth. So the girls are not left out. You know, these days we are all equal. That's what after the Beijing conference they said, and it's true. We are all working hand in hand. So if you are a girl too and you have the skills, and not just having the skills, but you need to be very respectful. You need to be disciplined. All these things that they will factor, the management will factor all these things before probably you become part and parcel of this great family. So that is all what I can tell you for now. So Nana, let us wrap up. Later we'll have time. But we are not done. We have a lot of things to get it from you, but because of the time factor. So today, let us wrap up. So far, so good. What exactly do you want to end with this particular interview? So far, with all what we talk about, a minute or two.
Okay, basically, I just want to give a big thanks to my mom in the UK, Mommy Dorothy, my wife's mother, Mommy Ajawa, at Pafum in Pearson, up in the Upper Volta area, and also to the Afa Issa family in Yendi. That's part of my wife's family as well. A big shout out to my family in the UK, and also to my in-laws here in Ghana, and especially my wife, who I'm with now, who I'm learning as well as experiencing life here in Ghana, and to those who we've embraced, who's also embraced myself. From the people at LA to Dream Seed Academy, Spelmore Institute, Nanaman School, and especially the children. I love if you travel with me to the school or in the towns, you hear the children saying Nana Sankara, Nana Sankara, Nana Sankara. So you hear that when you go to the school, and that really for me is something that touches me really, because the children, I love the children, and when you get that reception and that warmth from them, it's something that is really touching to me, basically. So for me, that's my medicine, basically. So, and I just basically hope to do more, contribute more towards helping Ghana to grow and develop. For me, Africa is the future, and as I'm here in Ghana, Ghana's the future for me, and I just want to basically leave a good name, because that good name will carry on into the future. So, so long as I can do good and effect good for the people around me, that's the most important thing.
Wow, wonderful. Now, lastly, I said I wanted to go, but I've seen something. If probably you can tell my viewers, I've seen a couple of cowries and this. Exactly what I'm wearing now. We have about these 3 religions. Which one do you belong to? Are you a traditionalist, or you are a Christian or Muslim?
I am a traditionalist.
Okay, because I asked that question because of what I've seen on your hand. Yes. Your wrist rather. Yes.
So I was raised within the church environment, and my family in the UK are still predominantly in that particular belief system. But for me, having done my research into African history, the contribution, civilization and everything else, it also led me to take a look at what is there such a thing as African religion, or what is spirituality, and what is it? And having looked into it, yeah, that's what resonates with me. And then when we really look at even back home in Jamaica, we understand that herbs are used for medicine, for cleansing, for various practices, and it's something in the Caribbean that those of our ancestors who was taken still persist today. So for me, I have done a Sankofa.
Sankofa.
Turn back to fetch what is good.
That's right.
To bring forward.
All right. Thank you very much, lovely listener. This is where we draw the curtain for today's wonderful show, Personality Profile on the CTEC Agri Telly. Of course, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Ernest Lee, also known here as Nana Sankara. Next time when you get an opportunity and meet him one-on-one or tete-a-tete like this, he is going to explain to us how and why he took that name Sankara. Yes, probably there could be something behind that one, but not today. Next time that we meet him. So, like I said, thank you very much for being part and parcel of this wonderful show. Thank you very much for coming on our show and hoping this be Dawasi. This be Dawasi. And that for you, let's have behind you. Yes, yes. Oh, you are done. Thank you. Wezo. Viewers, Nana won't let us close the show because he can speak almost all the dialects that we have here. But at the end of the day, we have to part company because we have other things that we're supposed to attend to. Once again, my name is Collins Nana Ajman. You can call me Don Colinto. Of course, Mr. Ernest happened to be the technician of the day who makes sure we had a sound, picture, and video quality. And of course, Samuel Aliaso is the executive producer. Alex Kwekutete, you are also giving us a psychological and moral support. And of course, Rita Boateng, you are also the administrator at the Christ Standard International School. Rita, Sister Mary, good afternoon to you. And of course, our cherished viewers across board, more especially Kofi, who is a Ghanaian based in UK. Kofi, you too, one day we also have a live interview with you. So Kofi, you are also doing a very great job. So thank you very much. So this is where I draw the curtain for today's program. Thank you for being part and parcel of this.